Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you how you put in the Recaro Pole Position. I already made a video about that, but I didn't talk about the details which are necessary to make the change. So now I'm gonna show you which bolts you have to release and whatnot. So this time it's, for me, I think it's the best seats or the most beautiful seats there are available from Recaro. It's the Recaro Classic line. It's just real leather with, I don't know the exact fabric name of it, but you will see the pictures, and it doesn't have the big Recaro logo on it, so just a small one. It looks pretty nice. I think it's the best way to change them. They're not very cheap, obviously. And you need to wait very long because they are made to order. So I think it took 2.5 or 3 months now. So the order was way back, and we just do it right now. So let's just dive right into it, and let me show you what you need to loosen or which bolts you need to take out so you can remove the seat. Let's go. So the bolts you need to loosen are very simple. These 4 right here, 2 at the front, and let me show you at the back. There are also 2 bolts at the back. It's one here and the other one is on the other side, just right about there. So we're gonna take them out now so we can remove the seat. We have also 2, let me show you this. You got some wiring connections down here. Therefore, airbag, seat heater, and the seat belt. So if you have tucked it in or not. So that's what we have to loosen, and then we can take out the whole seat. So, as you've seen, the seats come out quite easily if you know where to look and how to unplug everything. It's not that much work, honestly. It took me now roughly about an hour. Then you have to remove the seatbelt buckle from the seat because we're gonna reuse that. So it's still street legal in Switzerland. We have to reuse the seatbelt buckle, the original one. What are we gonna do now? I'm gonna assemble the Recaro Pole Position now with the seat rails and everything, so I can put them in just as I took them out. This will take 1.5 hours maybe a seat, so just to assemble everything and make sure everything's correct, and then put them in. And then we have to put in some resistors for the seat airbag because you don't want to have the lamp in the dash. In Switzerland, we're able to remove the seat airbags if we get it checked. I don't know how to say it. It's the DTC, Dynamic Test Center, who makes these checks and say it's okay or not. And with what we're doing, they say it's okay. So I'm gonna do it, obviously, because we have to remove it because there's no seat airbags in the Recaros. So let me show you how the wiring loom looks underneath the seat. This is how the wiring loom looks. We have here one airbag, that's the yellow one. Then we have seat heating and the seatbelt buckle thingy, which makes the car go nuts if you're not, if your seatbelt's not fastened. So yeah, that's everything already. On the passenger side, it's exactly the same. The only difference here is we have the Steuergerät. If you want to use 6-point belts, which will go just right about here, you have to replace this one, or you have to just find another place to store the ECU. Yeah, it's the ECU for the sound system and everything, the infotainment system. It's underneath.
Dream big, 'cause boy, you're gonna make it. Stand tall, there's a higher road to take it. Let go of everything that too low and be wild in the misery. Yeah. I've been in the darkness for 40 days. I've been searching for holy flames, a sign to light up.
So I just finished putting them in. I have to say they look very nice. It's, like I said, it's some special edition. It's some vintage collection, I think. That's why it takes so long to get them, because they're made to order. They don't have them in stock. I will show you them in a second, and I will also tell you what the exact name of them is. I will show you it somewhere down here or in the description. You'll find it. So they're in and they look absolutely gorgeous, and let's have a look at them. As you can see, here's the small Recaro logo. It's not the big one in the headrest. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's some special kind of fabric. I think it's also available in Caro, so I don't know what the word is in English, but the classic Golf GTI or Porsche design. You can have it in a few different designs. So the most important part about the seat belt. As you can see, it goes down here through the seat. That's necessary, and also this one has to come up inside of the seat. That's just for safety reasons, because you want to be fastened in the seat, and if you just put the seat belt over it, if you would just put the seat belt just over this, or also this one over here, you would just fasten the seat, but you don't want that. You want to be fastened in the seat. Yeah, they're made from fiberglass. They're not carbon fiber, but it's real leather and this special fabric, which looks very nice. And also it feels like an old couch. So it's very comfortable. And yeah, they're much more comfortable to get in and out as well, especially if you compare them to the Recaro Podium, because this part right here, as you can see, it's a little squishy. It has a little upholstery right there. And so it's much more comfortable to get in and out. With the Podium, you just have the full carbon fiber part, which is really hard, obviously, because it's carbon fiber. So yeah, this is how they look. So that's it for this video about another Recaro Pole Position. I think we've done now 6, 7, 8, I don't remember exactly how much I made, but quite a few. They're very, very popular in Switzerland, obviously because they're street legal, and everything that's street legal is good, especially if you're in Switzerland driving it on the road, because otherwise it will get really, really expensive. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Have a good week. Goodbye.